Well, good morning, beautiful people out there. Welcome to our inspirational content. Amen. We are here today on our 227th day for this Bible awesome, amazing challenge. Amen. A challenge that's not too hard for God. I don't care what the challenges are with obstacles with our daily lives. Guess what? This challenge is never too big for God. That's why we persevere. That's why we stay on task. That's why we keep our Bibles open. Amen. And we keep our minds and hearts open for the will of God. Amen. We're going to read 1 Samuel today, our very brand new book today. And afterwards, since this is the first day of our introduction for our new book and new chapter, I'm going to acknowledge all the commentors from the last book before, which was Ruth. Because it was only 4 chapters in Ruth, it would be really quick. It won't take long at all to go right into that acknowledgement and reward part of this content. Amen. So let's get ready and get started with 1 Samuel. There was a certain man of Ramathaim-zophim of the hill country of Ephraim, named Elkanah, son of Jeroham, son of Elihu, son of Tuhu, son of Zuph, an Ephraimite. Follow along with me, y'all, with your own Bibles, please. He had 2 wives, one named Hannah and the other named Peninnah. Peninnah had children, but Hannah had none. This man went from his city year by year to worship and sacrifice to the Lord of hosts at Shiloh, where Hophni and Phinehas, son of Eli, were the Lord's priests. When the day came that Elkanah sacrificed, he would give to Peninnah, his wife, and all her sons and daughters portions of the sacrificial meat. But to Hannah he gave a double portion, for he loved Hannah, but the Lord had given her no children. This embarrassed and grieved Hannah, and her rival provoked her greatly to vex her, because the Lord had left her childless. So it was year after year when Hannah went up to the Lord's house. Peninnah provoked her, so she wept and did not eat. Then Elkanah, her husband, said to her, Hannah, why do you cry, and why do you not eat, and why are you grieving? Am I not more to you than 10 sons? So Hannah rose after they had eaten and drunk in Shiloh. Now Eli the priest was sitting on his seat beside a post of the temple of the Lord, and Hannah was in distress of soul, praying to the Lord and weeping bitterly. And that's the end of our first 10 verses. Going into our Google summary, and because everything is short today, concerning the chapter before with Ruth, when I acknowledged the commenters and stuff, I'm going to go ahead and do the summary that it talks about the whole 28 verses in 1 Samuel, but it's a really short summary, though. It's a really short summary. One day, while praying in the temple, Hannah makes a vow to God that if he grants her a son, she'll give him up in service to the Lord. This son will be a Nazarene, which means he won't eat anything unclean and won't cut his hair. After praying, Hannah and her husband know each other. They made love. Hannah miraculously conceives and gives birth to a son and names him Samuel. A few years go by, and Hannah brings Samuel to the temple. Hannah tells Eli, the priest, that she has lent Samuel to the Lord and leaves the young child with Eli. And I had read somewhere else that at this time, Samuel was probably between the age of 2 and 4, because back then they did wean their babies longer than most people do nowadays. Nowadays, a lot of women try not to wean past the first year, but back in those times, the weaning went sometimes all the way, I mean, not weaning, but breastfeeding went all the way up to about, like they said, between the ages 2 and 4 years old. And probably because they wasn't introduced to a lot of other options like we have nowadays. So those babies, they stayed on the breast longer. Um, yeah. A few years go by, and Hannah brings Samuel to the temple. Hannah tells Eli, the priest, that she has lent Samuel to the Lord and leaves the young child with Eli. So this is very important. That's why I read that twice. She made a promise to the Lord that she was going to give this child back to God, and she kept her word. How many people have asked God to do something for them, and once God delivered us or healed us or gave us what we desired, like in her case, and then we went like, all of a sudden, like we just didn't remember anymore what we promised to give back to God. And so Hannah didn't do that, y'all. Hannah didn't do that. She kept her word. She remembered everything that she promised the Lord, and she kept her word. Samuel, being a child, somehow seems okay with this. So, I guess, God just used this child. How many children that young would be okay with being given away to somebody else? God gave this baby peace. The baby had peace. Amen. And that's the end of that summary. And let's go into our acknowledge and reward time for our commentors. And okay, so going into, this is the wrong paper. Hold on, y'all. Yep, getting ready to acknowledge our commentors. We're going to start from the top and go all the way down. And first, I want to say that everybody is great. Everybody did a fantastic job. And I appreciate everyone. Amen. I even appreciate the ones who did not comment. If you know you're one of those people who don't like to comment for whatever reasons you have, but you're right there to smash that like button, that thumb up. If you right there to be a viewer, you're following along, you're a viewer, you're a faithful viewer, because YouTube do grade us for our viewers. YouTube grade us for our thumbs up. So please don't forget to hit the thumb up. It's very important for my algorithm, okay? Very important. So everybody plays a part is what I'm saying. I would love for everybody to play all three parts. I would love to have viewers, likers, and commentors. I would love that, but I can't have it my way because everybody is different. So all I ask you all is to help me, help yourself, and most of all, do right by God. Whatever God leads you to do when it comes to my contents, just obey God. That's all I ask. Obey God. Amen. Okay, so our top three, of course, is my husband. We have Keisha Bell, and we have Mary Jo and Chloe. They are our top people that got 4 points. That was the highest you could get for the book of Ruth because there was only 4 chapters, okay? So Keisha Bell and Mary Jo, you all will be hearing from me. The reward will be split in half. And I have Keisha Bell's information, but I do not have Mary Jo information. So please give me your email address and we'll take it from there, okay, Mary Jo? Our second place winner will be Tina Bickler and Auntie Shauna's life little moment. So we have two people that came in second place. Amen. And that was 2 points. They had actually commented 2 times, at least twice. Third place, we have 4 people that commented at least one time. At least one time. And that was Nancy Ann, Shantara Robertson, Renee Reborns, and Da Mom Diva Fam. Amen. And I just thank God for y'all. Y'all just make my heart so happy. Y'all do. Y'all make my heart happy. All of you all. All of you all. I just, I don't want to get emotional, and I'm not going to get emotional. But all of you all make my heart happy every day. Every day. I love y'all. Love you, love you, love you. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Please hit the notifications bell for future uploads to this channel. And God be with you. Enjoy your day. Today is Tuesday. Enjoy your Tuesday. Stay blessed. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye.